Hey everyone, welcome to the BuRPS tutorial video on ATOIL. So ATOIL stands for Accruing Time Off in Lieu, and we would use ATOIL if someone works extra hours and we want to save it as ATOIL to be taken later instead of paying overtime. Or alternatively, if a salary staff member works extra hours or works on a public holiday. So let's get into it. So payroll process exceptions. Now within this section of BuRPS, we want to go to the employee and to their cost breakdown or their dollar icon here. So we'll click on that, which brings up this pop-up window. Now you can see Adam, he is a part-time employee. His normal hours are 28, but he's actually worked the 30 hours for this week. So there are 2 hours of overtime, and we want to move those 2 hours into ATOIL. So to do this, we add a new transfer. And we want to use this code, so we're moving those 2 hours, the hour for Monday and the hour for Friday, into ATOIL. So we'll select time and a half for overtime 1.5 as the code to move the hours from, and we'll move those into ATOIL. So the 1 hour for Monday and the 1 hour for Friday. And you can see that the system's multiplied that for us. So now before we submit and close, we want to submit and recalculate. And the reason being is we just want to make sure that everything's been applied correctly, which it has. Okay, so now for Alan, let's go into his cost breakdown here. So this is a little bit different but similar. So he's a full-time employee. His normal weekly hours are 38, but he's worked the 39. And you can see here, he's got time and a half for Monday and double time for Sunday. So instead of adding 1 transfer, we're going to have to add 2. So we'll start off with time and a half. So we'll move the half an hour across the Monday, 0.5. And then we'll add 1 more transfer for Sunday. Okay, so let's eyeball that down, 0.5. Okay, so let's submit and recalculate. And everything has been applied correctly, great. Alright, so now we're going to go into one more employee. So we're going into Andy's cost breakdown, and you can see Andy's a salaried staff member and his normal weekly hours are 38. So it looks like he's worked an extra day on the Saturday. So we're just going to use 1 transfer here, and we're going to move his normal hours, so 8 normal hours, into ATOIL. So we'll select normal from the list, we'll add that into ATOIL. So let's say Sunday we'll move to 6 hours, and then he worked a pretty big day on Wednesday, so we'll move 2 hours from the Wednesday into ATOIL for a total of 8. It's going to bring back his total. It's going to bring that back to 38 hours, if my maths is right. Cool. And that's been applied correctly. So if we submit and close, that's it. Thank you very much for listening and watching. I'll talk to you soon.